All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Schubert here once again. Today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Wreckfest. I have upgraded the springs in my Thrustmaster pedals, and I just want to give them a good test, see how well I can do. It's going to be kind of goofy, kind of awkward, because I haven't raced in quite a while, but let's try it out, shall we? I'll talk a little bit about what springs I got and what I'm doing with them as we go along here, but for now, I figured we can still do some things in the career, the regional juniors. I could do this demolition racing and Canyon Crash Fest, or if I buy myself a couch, I can do the crazy race thing down here. I'm going to start off just trying some demolition racing and see how well that goes. It looks like we start off in, again, Crash Canyon, which is the little barbell looking thing. It's all gravel. It's got the whoops or the jumps in the middle, whatever you want to call those. And I've got a couple cars I think that I can choose from. I'm probably going to go with the Rocket though, because I think the Rocket, the Firefly, the Killer Bee, oh, and the Mud Digger. Can't go to that. That's not a very good one though. I think I'll stick with the Rocket on this one for today. As always, the options, I'm on realistic vehicle damage. And yeah, let's do it. There we go. Get a beautiful view of Crash Canyon, the main circuit. I got the graphics pushed to the max, so hopefully we don't get screwed over too much in this race. As far as tuning goes, I'm going to make the suspension a little bit on the soft side. The gear ratio is going to be short. The differential, I'll lock it all the way up. And I'll keep the brake balance where it is. I'm not very good at changing that one around. As far as difficulties, as always, I'm doing custom, manual with clutch, all that kind of stuff on the expert difficulty. So let's head right on into this event. Okay, looks like we're starting off way back here. I totally forgot what button I had that can turn the heads-up display on and off, if there even is one in this game. I forget. So we're going to be driving around with it off. Now, I mentioned I went ahead and purchased some spring upgrades for my Thrustmaster pedals. I got the T3 PA Pro. I have them inverted into the GT style. I should probably shift up, instead of just talking. I have them inverted into the GT style. I prefer it better that way when I'm sitting here straight up and down in a gaming chair. It's just a little bit easier to push. However, the one thing I did not care for was the ease at which the accelerator pushed down. I didn't like it at all. I wanted something a little bit stiffer, or I guess I could have just shoved in some washers or something and made little shims. That's kind of what I did with my Logitech pedals, is I purchased something that was basically acted like a shim, and so it made the spring compress a little bit quicker. Made it a little harder to push, and therefore I could be a little more accurate with my accelerating. But I didn't see anything like that for the Thrustmaster pedals, and I didn't dive in too much into like how you can make your own custom mods. I just went ahead and asked a friend of mine what he suggested. He told me he purchased some things from a website called Rickmotech. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I will put their link down in the description. So I scoured their site for mods for the accelerator. God, I took that wrong. Mods for the accelerator and the brake and stuff like that. They have some pretty interesting brake modifications. Fuck me! Oh man, I thought I was gonna sneak past him. They have some pretty interesting brake modifications that are quite spendy. I did not go with one of those. Instead, I used the whatever. I'll talk about it more in a minute. So we got 4th place. I feel like so far the first race I've done with these new springs, I could have pushed it a little bit harder, could have tried a little bit to go a little bit faster. and maybe I'll do that here in the next race. I felt like the tuning was pretty good there. I could go with an even shorter suspension, or suspension gear ratio. Let me take a look. Does it tell me? I do have 4 gears. I stuck in 3rd gear that whole time. Well, once I realized I could shift up. Then I stuck in 3rd gear the whole time. I think I'll kind of keep it there. That felt pretty good. And we'll just get back into it. So this Ricmotech, they got some brake mods that are basically, you add in another little computer chip, computer board. And I don't even know all of what it does, but those were like $180 or $160, something like that. So I steered clear from that. I did finally... Get off of me, dude. There we go. I did finally find 2 springs that they sold for the pedals, for the clutch and the accelerator. One of them is really super stiff. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. Do that to me. One of the pedals, or one of the springs, is actually really, really stiff. And that's the one that I put in my accelerator. It feels a little bit too tough, but I actually like it right now because it makes going around these curves so far. I'll have to test in other games too, but it makes going around some of these curves a little bit easier. I'm not, you know, pushing the accelerator down too easily and spinning out. Although, once again, like I said, I could pick up the pace here. Oh, that was a fuck up. That was a fuck up. God. There we go. Let's go. There, I got into 4th gear a little bit. My biggest complaint with the T3PA when I first bought them was just that the accelerator was too easy to push. And I didn't like it because in a game like this, or like especially in a Project Cars or an iRacing where they expect you to be a little more realistic, it was too easy to push down and then spin yourself out. Oh, speaking of spinning out, no. Oh, come on. I got my force feedback all the way up on my wheel too, so that's hard to deal with. I haven't raced in forever. 6th place that time. So I can still pick up the pace. Maybe I got to switch the springs around, but so far I'm actually liking the really stiff spring in the accelerator. I just got to be a little bit more aggressive with it. I think we got, what, one more race? Yep, we got the championship now. Let's take a look at the standings. I'm going to be starting off in 11th. Do I want to change the gear ratio even shorter? I think I'll give it a try. You know, it's the championship. Why not? I'm going to unlock the diff a little bit. And I think I like where the suspension is at. Brake balance, again, I'm not good at changing that. So that's going to stay the same. And we're going to start off this here championship race. All right. Here we go. Now, it's a little bit awkward because I had been playing some American Truck Sim, and I still got my, basically, it's an SKRS shifter on top of my stick shift. So it's a little bit awkward. I don't have just the little ball, but actually I kind of like it because it gives a bigger target for me to reach out to. I'm still using my Satec side panel for like a handbrake kind of a thing. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, speaking of handbrake, for the brake on the, fuck you. You're interrupting my sentences here, man. For the brake on my, for the brake on the pedals themselves, I actually went ahead and tried to use that spring brake mod that comes with the T3PA Pro. I've got it pretty much set, not all the way to the back, but pretty far back. And just so that it's like a real brake when you get pushed down so far, it's a lot harder to go that extra little distance. I know a lot of people use the conical brake mod. Looks like a little butt plug. I tried to use that, and I couldn't. I don't know. When I used it, it actually made it so I couldn't calibrate the brake in certain games. Like I tried it in Grid, and the brake just wouldn't press far enough for the game to actually recognize it. So I had to take that back out. Maybe I set it up wrong. I don't know. I probably did. Anytime I tried to find like a tutorial video or something on YouTube, of course I got modifications, like custom modifications, not the conical brake mod that Thrustmaster sent with the pedals. So it was a little bit hard to figure out what I needed to do or how I should set it. Gosh, yeah, right now I'm liking this so far. I don't know why I ever quit playing this. Vroom, vroom, let's go, baby. Yeehaw! I know I'm kind of like talking and rambling today. It's not as coherent. Didn't sleep very well last night. Luckily got the day off of work because of rain. And my energy drink's kicking in, so that's good. I'll maybe record a couple things at a time here, but it's hard to keep a straight line of thinking because I just did not have a good night's sleep. And you know, you need a good night's sleep to be able to think. Dude, get the fuck off me. Oh, man, this is going to piss me off now that he got that. Oh, we're still going. Okay. I'm not counting my laps either. Oh, come on. That sucked. I'm not counting my laps, so I don't even know where we're at right now. I am actually, for once, driving with shoes on because of these pedal mods that I've got going on. It's just a little bit easier to press when you're pushing on your shoe and not slamming your foot down. Makes it a little bit harder to sit in my chair though, because I feel like I'm pushing myself backwards. I am just not good at this track at all. I apologize. This is not the best race in the world. I know somebody out there is like, you're not good at any track. Well, yeah, that's true. I play racing games because they're fun for me, not because I'm good at them. Because I'm clearly not that great at them. Okay, so we got 5th place in the final round. Go ahead and hit continue. I got a bunch of credits. I'm up to level 42. The one thing that I think I've mentioned before that I don't like about this game is the fact that your profile is, I don't know, is persistent the right word? The fact that you get credits for multiplayer and for your single player and for your even just custom events. Like if I do a race just to test things out, I get credits for that. So as far as videos go, it's very inconsistent as to what my level is, which kind of sucks. It would have been a lot more fun to be able to show you my progress as we go along, but unfortunately, you know, I did a bunch of multiplayer races with friends, did a bunch of testing races, and so now I'm up to like level 42, and yeah, it is what it is there. Let's see, actually going up to, wait, is level 42 the highest? That'd be weird. Or did I just, I'm confused. Okay, well, we're going to keep going. Nope. What the hell was that? Why didn't it just keep going? All right, anyways, we're level 42 going on to level 43. We completed that one. We didn't get any stars. Got 120 out of 200 total points. I think I am going to actually back up and move on again to the National Amateurs. See if we can't get ourselves through more of this stuff. The Hateful Eight. What did I do there? Banger racing on a classic figure 8 track with loads of spectacular crashes guaranteed. Make sure to outthink and outmaneuver your competitors. I only got 10 out of 200 points there. Yeah, let's restart it. Okay, vehicle not eligible. Oh, God. Got to be the Firefly or the Killer Bee. All right, Killer Bee it is. Firefly, I don't know. I think it's front wheel drive, isn't it? Yep, compact front wheel drive. It's so hard to steer, I think. The Killer Bee's a lot easier. So we'll roll with that. And looks like we're on the Hilltop Stadium. It's this big figure eight, 3 laps, multi-heat sessions going on here. And once again, let's get at it. Ooh, beautiful view of Hilltop Stadium. The one thing I forgot to take a look at was how many gears this car has. Oh, yeah, that's right. I get a chance to anyways. Okay, tuning. Yeah, we're going to go stiff there. Gear ratio, we'll leave it. We'll open up the differential, and we'll leave that. If I hit C to toggle the information, we got 4 gears. So I think I'm going to leave it at standard. And standings, looks like we're going to start off in 19th. And yeah, let's roll on out. Ooh, yeah. You know, I know these are Demolition Derby cars, and in a Demolition Derby, you strip out all your electronics and things. But I still wish there was a dial or two where I could see my speed and stuff like that. This is a little bit difficult when I can't even see. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. That's a downshift right there, and probably not the best timing for it, but... Come on, here we go. Oh, no! That was scary to me. That was really scary. Okay, here we go. Whoa! I thought I was going to get clobbered there. You know, it is... Perhaps I should be... I guess I didn't need to slow down there. I don't know why I touched the brakes. A lot of times in certain games, you can just let go of the gas a little bit. You don't even have to hit the brakes. And a lot of times that's what this game feels like for me, is I don't have to hit the brakes. I can just let off the gas and go around the corner. That was a bad race for me. Oh, I did get up to 5th, though. What did I say? I started off in 18th or something? I did make it up to 5th. Wasn't the best, but wasn't the worst either. Perhaps after I go through some of this stuff a little bit more, I'll have to rethink my difficulty level that I'm playing at and try something a little bit easier. But let's go into race number 2 on the figure 8 as I almost burp right into the microphone. All right, try to battle through this. Like I said, I do have my force feedback, like, all the way up. Just trying to get... Oh, you fuck... Oh! Just trying to get a good feel for the pavement and everything. I don't know, I tend to like a lot of force feedback. It's a little bit difficult when you're, like, mid-air and all of a sudden it just drops, but I do like it for oh, you dick. Oh, somehow I got saved there. I do like the more natural feel of a full-on force feedback. No, stop it. I'm pushing her as hard as she can go here. Going high on the outside. Come on. I wonder... No! Oh, man, there was going to be no avoiding that. I had to just T-bone the hell out of him. on, I got the pedal to the metal here. I was going to say, I think that's the last lap. Oh, 5th again. Yeah, I might have to lower my difficulty or upgrade my car because I could probably do that too. But no, that was pretty fun. I like that one. Now we are finally up to the main championship event. Let's roll into this one with high hopes. We got 6 laps. What's our standing then? We start in 9th. Tuning. I don't know what I should do here. Should I shorten the gear ratio a little bit? I'm kind of afraid to do that because if you get hold on, now I'm reading this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. If you get it too short and you're topping out in that 4th gear, it just, it blows. Brake balance. I like everything the way it is, so I'm going to roll with it. Let's go. God, I need myself one of those racing rigs, because right now I'm pushing my gaming chair backwards. I would love... Oh, shit, come on! Don't do that to me. I didn't do that to you. Crap. Well, so much for this championship race. I was about to be in 1st there. Okay. There we go. Let's go. Now I'm concentrating. I fucked up. I got pushed around, and now I'm mad. I'm gonna try to concentrate a little bit harder on what I'm doing and make sure I can climb back up the ranks here. He's gonna spin. Oh, I thought he was gonna spin out. Uh-oh, somebody's coming up on my inside. I do have a look back button, but I haven't... When I'm shifting, I don't feel like I have time to really reach over and press it. Holy mackerel! That guy was going forever. Stop it! Oh, you dick. All right. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because he recovered very easily. Oh, man. Come on, right through here. Ah! Oh, I probably blew up my microphone. I'm sorry for that. That was funny to me, though. That was really funny to me. He just drives right into the dead vehicle. Just doesn't even slow down or swerve or anything. Oh, that was too good. Too good. Yeah, I think I should have lowered my range a little bit because I'm barely getting into 4th gear, and I don't feel like I even need to get into 4th gear. 3rd gear seems to be high enough while still giving me some acceleration, although that did sound like I was topping it out right there to me, but I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll put the heads-up display back on. It's something I don't exactly care for because it's distracting. You know, I can't look at the track as well when I got all these numbers and dials up in front of me, and oh yeah. I especially don't like it when I have the names on the cars. That just, it's terrible. And even with a good graphics card and stuff, that really sucks the FPS for some reason. I've noticed that before. There we go. What did I get? 5th? Did I get 5th? 3rd! Yay! I got a podium finish this time. Well, there we have it. Podium finish in our 2nd series. Wow. Whew. That was pretty good. I could do a little bit better, but I'm liking the springs so far. So, That's pretty good. Oh, I got a new front wheels thingy. They changed this screen, so I'm feeling a little disoriented here. But, yeah, there we go. I'm moving up the ladder. Level 42 into 43. Just about sweating my butt off here in front of my monitors that are putting off heat. And I think the heater kicked in too. And oh boy, oh boy. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for watching that shit show. If you like it, give it a little thumbs up, of course. I'm going to try to mix in a few different games. Mostly I'm going to keep playing Fable because I freaking love that game. And at a time like this, I really need to go back to something that I enjoy. And I'll try to throw in some other videos here and there as well, like Wreckfest or maybe some Red Dead if I get back to it and stuff like that. So let me know what you think. Have yourselves a great day. This is going to be a short video. I didn't want to go too long practicing with these pedals. And I'll see you next time. Well, first of all, I should say, okay, we got final position 3. We did get a bonus target. I don't know what that was for, and we had 160 out of 200 points. So now, have a good day.